Have you ever wondered how a simple mechanic could outsmart some of the wealthiest people on the planet? Picture this: luxury cars rolling into a modest garage, their owners oblivious to the fact that they're about to be taken for a ride literally and financially. This isn't the tale of a genius hacker or a Wall Street con artist. It's about a regular guy with grease on his hands and a plan sharper than any business deal the rich had ever seen. Let's rewind. We're in the early 2000s, in a small, unassuming town. John, a local mechanic, was well known for his skill and honesty, or so people thought. His shop was humble, nothing flashy. Yet, somehow, luxury cars driven by the town's wealthiest began lining up in front of his garage. At first, people thought it was just his exceptional skill attracting these high-end clients. Word of mouth, right, wrong. John had a plan. He realized that the wealthy, who owned these expensive cars, had more trust in their possessions than they did in people. They assumed that if their cars were in the hands of a reputable mechanic, everything would be fine. But John, he saw an opportunity in their blind trust. One by one, the rich brought in their sleek, shiny toys for maintenance. They'd drop off their cars without a second thought, often rushing off to their important meetings, confident their prized possessions were in good hands. But while John fixed the cars, he was also doing something much more sinister. He began swapping out brand-name car parts for cheaper knockoffs. The brakes, the engine parts, anything that wouldn't immediately be noticed, but would eventually wear out or cause problems down the line. His clients were none the wiser, happily paying premium prices for what they thought was top-quality service. Weeks, sometimes months, would pass before the issues started cropping up. The owners would experience strange noises, or the cars wouldn't drive as smoothly. Naturally, they'd return to John, convinced that these high-end cars just needed more delicate care. John would not take their cars back and charge them again, this time for even more expensive repairs. It was the perfect cycle. By the time the car owners realized something was really wrong, they were already thousands of dollars deep. And because John never failed to present a charming smile and honest explanation, no one suspected a thing until one very savvy client decided to dig deeper. This client, a tech billionaire, wasn't the type to take things at face value. After the third repair in 6 months, he had a trusted expert examine the parts John had been using. That's when it all unraveled. The knockoffs, the unnecessary repairs, the overcharging, it all came to light. But here's where John's story takes a surprising twist. When confronted, he didn't deny it. Instead, he confessed, but not in the way you'd expect. He claimed that he wasn't cheating the rich. He was simply leveling the playing field. According to him, these people could afford the losses, and they wouldn't even miss the money. He saw it as a way to redistribute wealth in his own twisted manner. So, how did a simple mechanic manage to scam the richest people around him? By playing on their trust, their arrogance, and their assumptions. It wasn't a high-tech scheme or an elaborate lie. It was old-school manipulation with a wrench and some well-timed repairs. In the end, John was caught, but the story spread like wildfire, serving as a reminder: even the richest and most powerful aren't immune to the oldest tricks in the book. Thanks for watching, and until next time.